So what does Christmas mean to me? Well, I mean, for me personally, it's the birth of Jesus, and it's just a time to really reflect and spend time with family. I really love spending time with my kids, especially around this time. And they're so sad that they couldn't be here tonight, but I love them very much, and yeah, that's my Christmas.
Christmas means family. I think that's the first thing that pops in my mind. And my family was never overly traditional with holiday, festivities and all that stuff growing up. But I think the thing I'm looking forward to most, I think what Christmas is going to mean to me is what it means for my baby, and figuring out how and what we're going to do with that, and just creating new traditions with our little family. See what happens.
Christmas is all about giving. I always love getting gifts for people. It's about spending time with family and loved ones. It's a great time to listen to music and eat lots of goodies and cuddle and hang out around the fireplace. Christmas is just ultimate joy.
Christmas. Well, this year it's pretty exciting because Hanukkah actually starts on Christmas Day. So usually they're pretty separate. And I'm excited because my girlfriend Caitlin and I are going to celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah together. And we already got a Christmas tree that, of course, I call Hanukkah bush. It's a 9-foot Hanukkah bush. We're not going to light it on fire. Don't get too cool about this. It's just a big, festive part of our living room.
So how do I usually celebrate Christmas? Well, I used to be the guy who didn't like putting up Christmas stuff. No trees, it's just a lot of work. But my wife Alexa has made me become this lover of Christmas. And this year we went all out. We currently have 6 trees up right now. And I know it's gonna be a lot of work in January. But I'm kind of thinking maybe I just leave them up all year round. Who's with me, huh?
My family is a little non-traditional in the way that we celebrate Christmas, because we've been to a lot of different places. It's usually me and the family. We get to see all of our extended family, and we get together and have dinner and open presents early. But we've spent Christmases in other locations too. So I don't think Christmas is really about having it in one spot traditionally, but for us it's just being together as a family, and I think that's the most important thing. But I prefer to do it somewhere where it's cold weather, but we've spent it at the beach before, which is also really fun. So yeah, nothing overly traditional. I think as long as you're with your family and you have the spirit of Christmas, that's what matters.
Most previous Christmases, I've gone to either my girlfriend's family or some of my family, and we just moved into what I really believe is going to be our forever home, at least home for a long time. So after this year, we're still finishing moving in, I think we're going to host and start some really amazing family holiday traditions at our home.
Usually it's going and traveling to see family, whether it's my family or Mika's family, and spending time with people, having a nice glass of, warm wine, mulled wine, and having some good food. Hopefully there's a little bit of snow involved, some snow activities. And I think the most of it is just making sure you check in with your family and spending that quality time together.
What foods or treats do you associate with Christmas? Let's see, what food or treats? Ham. All right, so my wife Alexa is, I have to say this, she's the best cook ever. And for Christmas, our thing that we always do is that she, I can't say we because I do nothing, but she does a honey baked ham, and it is so good. And look, it's really good on the first day, but it's even better on day 2 and day 3 and day 4 when you make those little, ham and cheese sandwiches with that ham from Christmas. Oh, I'm getting hungry right now.
For some reason, when I think of Christmas, I kind of associate Thanksgiving food. I don't know if that's right, but like just a Festivus for not just the rest of us, for all of us. Lots of food, overeating. I guess cookies? I'm not a big sweet tooth guy, so I'm thinking more like that ham and that casserole. You know what I'm talking about? That sweet potato casserole. That's sounding real good right now.
A ham, usually, someone usually does some sort of roast meat of some kind. Pies, for sure. I love pumpkin pie, and love a good apple pie. Pie, basically. That's what I look forward to most.
Just pie.
more pie. Come on, everybody, make some noise for pumpkin pie.
Foods and treats for Christmas. All the treats, all the foods. I'm not big on sweets, but Christmas is my time to go all out. Cookies, I'm a huge cookie person. So obviously I always have to make cookies for Santa. They most of the time get eaten by me before Santa even shows up. But one thing that we do, that my family does day of Christmas morning, we actually have kind of like a Spanish style Mexican spread. So we do fresh tamales, and we do huevos rancheros and fresh tortillas, and it's the best. It's non-traditional, but we love it.
Do I prefer a real tree or an artificial tree? To be honest, I have to go artificial. I know, stop. Here's why. It's just, I have 3 kids. I'm already picking up after them. The last thing I need is to worry about this tree that could die if I don't give it water, and then in January, there's just the pine needles everywhere.
When I was a kid, I always opted for a real tree, and I would always go get the Charlie Brown tree, the ugly one, the one that looked kind of funny or had like just a few, branches and stuff like that. I just thought it was so cool.
I prefer a real one because it smells great, it kind of gives you that holiday essence, if you will. But Caitlin just got our first Hanukkah bush. Again, Christmas tree, Christmas bush, whatever you want to call it. And it is an artificial one, but I will say it looks great. And it doesn't leave a bunch of crap all over the floor.
Real treat, hands down. Because the smell, something about going to pick it up, something about wrapping the lights around it. Real trees are the best. You can't go wrong with a real tree.
Oh, Merry Christmas! Let's go! I can't believe we're pulling off Big Time Rush on ice. What a spectacle! I mean, can you believe that we put ice skates on and skated our butts off?
And nobody fell.
Nobody fell.
I think.
Nobody, hopefully, that's true. Well, you didn't see anything.
Well, look, this was a crazy idea, so thank you guys for showing up.
You know, it's so crazy that we might just do it again next year.
Well, we actually gotta go bigger next year.
What?
We're
I
going
don't even
to.
know what that means.
How do we go bigger?
We're gonna go bigger.
Bigger, better, and more ice.
Guys, much love.
See you
Happy
next
holidays.
year.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
We'll see you
Merry
soon.
Christmas.
Mwah.